Good morning. It's been a while. I've been forced to shave my beard, my AC's not working, and it's 92 degrees outside. Let's do this. Just in case it's been so long that you've forgotten, welcome back to SwendooG, the only online show that gives you enough good news to counteract the bad stuff. Because fear may sell, that's not all there is. So the first story of the day is about a little girl without any hands. So why are we talking about her? Well, it turns out despite not having any hands, little Anaya Ellick is adding another trophy to her collection for outstanding penmanship. And not only outstanding penmanship, but outstanding penmanship on a regional level. And just for some context, here's an example of my terrible handwriting, and then here's Anaya's. Jesus, I've got no excuse. What's even crazier is that Anaya is completely self-taught. Though if you think about it, I guess that makes sense. There aren't many people out there specializing in teaching you how to write without hands. People told me that I couldn't do it, so I just told them I could. Alright, let's catch back up with our good old friend science. So after spending 10 years of their career, an unnamed Israeli scientist and his team have created a drug that they believe might be able to cure the following: Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and Crohn's. That's some big talk. Well, the reason why his drug might be so effective at killing these diseases is because all of them are associated with a pathological amyloid proteins, which the drug can neutralize. Once you control the inflammation, you can control the disease. So our target is to reduce as much as possible the inflammatory activity. Now this is all fine and dandy, but all these might helps and could succeed only go so far. What do we have for proof? Well, when testing this drug on mice, the drug was able to drastically return motor control to mice with multiple sclerosis and return the cognitive functions of mice with Alzheimer's disease back to the levels of mice that don't have it. Now, none of these are a guarantee that the drug will work on humans, of course, but the unnamed Israeli scientist says that because the drug was derived from human material, it should make sense that it would work. The scientists behind this drug expect to have answers on whether or not it will be a viable solution to these diseases somewhere around 2 years from now. Alright, last story of the day is a little sample of about the random kindness of strangers and the respect of culture. A sacred pipe that was obtained by an American soldier during the U.S. Dakota War of 1862, a conflict that ironically did not result in peace. The item was in possession of a Boston family when they eventually decided to put it up for auction. After hearing that the pipe was up for auction, the Lower Sioux Indian community was understandably upset. They went up to the people auctioning and asked them politely not to auction, and when they decided to go ahead and sell the pipe anyway, the community tried to stop it with peaceful protesting. But none of that worked, so the item went out for auction. The pipe was going to be sold for around $20,000 when all of a sudden a random buyer from the crowd raised his hand for $40,000, double what it was going for. And naturally he won. When he got it, the anonymous buyer, who wished for his identity to remain a secret, returned it for the Indian community and disappeared without a trace. Man, that's the sort of thing you make movies out of. That's cool. And that'll do it for this week's episode of SwendooG. The last couple weeks have been all about family, vacation, and taking tests. But now that that's over, SwendooG is back for the foreseeable future, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere anytime soon. But whoops, when have I ever said that before, huh? I promise to try. And with that being said, I'll see you all next week. Keep out for the extra SwendooG posts in my Facebook. They happen every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Until then, see you next week. SIOUX. SIOUX? Socks? Well, considering this is all about respecting culture, I'm just going to go to pronunciation.com real quick so I don't f this up.
Sue.
Sue. That's easy.
You should show off the microphone stand.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that right now.
Go ahead.
So, this is our makeshift microphone stand. This is our makeshift microphone stand because we didn't have one. Oh, we did, but it was just not working well, so. That's what we got to deal with.